been a productive spring for you guys?
It has. I think if you ask most coaches, they'd probably tell you the same thing. So I mean, it's what you don't want to do is spend too much time evaluating exactly where you're at. You're going to get your own guys. If you're going to make mistakes, now's the time to do it. You still have 29 practices before your first game. But this is, obviously a big part of the offseason because this is the stretch of time where we actually get to play football. We just got to make sure, like we took advantage, I think, of the offseason prior to. I think we took advantage of spring ball overall, not without its hiccups. And then we got to take advantage of the next phase in terms of summer and that, and come back and have a great fall camp. So, no, we're better. Is it good enough yet? No. So thank God for fall camp.
What are your priorities when you're picking the teams for the spring game? Is it players that play well next to each other, or is it just going down?
Yeah, as best we can, we're trying to put a 1 with a 2 with a 1, kind of across the board. So if there's a starting corner, you may have a starting safety, backup corner, and a backup safety, and that's one group. And there's competition across the board. So in some cases, there may be two quote unquote ones playing next to each other, but that may also just be because we want to see other guys compete. So. No, there's not a big rhyme or reason. We don't do drafts or anything like that. So trying to get 11 guys out there that can function, and then 11 on the other side.
Give you a little more flexibility when you have guys like Logan and Namdi who have played multiple positions, Chuck who's been at multiple defensive back spots.
Well, it does. And then what we did was really across the board, our intention, at least going into the games, they don't have to play one spot, and they can just focus on that. And that makes it a little bit easier to sub and get the rotations down and get the work that we need for all the guys. So we're barring injury, we're going to do the best we can to keep everybody in one spot and just let them go play.
Is film from a spring game more valuable than any other scrimmage? Or?
Well, it really isn't. I mean, it's probably the least of and I don't mean it from the standpoint it's there's no value in it, but we'll be as vanilla as we can possibly be for a number of reasons. But we won't blitz, we won't stun up front. There's no movement. We'll be, where we line up is where we'll be at the snap, which is not really our MO defensively. So, are we going to run the package? We're not, but it gives us a chance to play with great effort. But it's still execute techniques and fundamentals. So, I mean, there's certainly benefits that way, and guys fighting for the football. So, believe me, there's still expectations, but from a package standpoint, no, it's probably the least of them.